Do you feel like you're running out of time? Trying to join the puzzle pieces together that don't make sense at all and trying to figure out where next to go, while looking at a clock on the wall that is ticking faster now? Where am I meant to go? You might be asking yourself, how can I figure this out? If there's less time, there must be something happening, right? Why didn't it come through yet? You are trying to form a cube, a puzzle. You have all these pieces, but they don't seem to fit together. You feel like something will explode if you don't go there on the right time, if you don't figure this out quick enough. But first of all, what was coming through is the truth. The truth comes softly. Truth doesn't stress. Truth is at peace. Sometimes there are times when we don't need to know, where we want to know, but where it isn't necessary for us to move forward. Sometimes it's just like that, you know. Maybe it's a time for us, a possibility for us to dream bigger, to imagine more, to realize that we want more in life and not to look at the facts, because truth exists only right now in this moment, because you were allowing it for yourself to be your truth. You were allowing it for you to be in your life. And you're thinking, yes, because it's present right now, because it's with me and because I can see the proof of it. That means that it is the truth. But you might be lying to yourself and thinking like that, just because you can't see things, just because they aren't here yet, doesn't mean that you aren't on the right path. Just because the guidance sometimes gets quieter doesn't mean that you aren't there where you are meant to go, where you are meant to be. Maybe this time isn't about going, maybe it's about being. And what you don't see is that the time between the words is also important. It's part of your existence. Oftentimes you might wonder why we can't just jump into things, but oftentimes it's to protect us, maybe for us to heal, maybe for us to reflect what was happening and how we want to change our lives, what we want to happen next, what will change in our life, what we choose to change. So honor these days when you are feeling kind of rushed, not knowing where to go, and knowing that they are here for you right now. You don't have to go anywhere. Nothing will explode. Nothing will run out of time. You won't run out of time, you know. You are meant right here, right now, where you are. And the truth will reveal itself sooner or later in you choosing where to go, because you see clearer. But sometimes there are times where a lantern is needed because the surrounding is quite foggy and you don't know where to go, and you are being held back despite wanting to go forward. But this blockage will serve you. It will serve you. Be thankful for this time, even when it gets frustrating, even when you don't know quite yet what's the reason behind all of this. It's a time for you to remember who you are. It's a time for you to heal. The card that I was pulling today was your little island. And the meaning of this card is you stepping away from people, but also from experiences. You are recognizing that you were built by these experiences and by these people. And along the way, you might not be quite sure who you are anymore. So in you having this time for yourself, being able to reflect, knowing who you are, that's where you can move forward. That's where you can begin to realize that this island that you have built is serving you for a higher purpose. And then everything that you have lost, which might be your inner world, like who you are, your identity, who are you actually? You have the time now to find this out. Before going further, you're guided in this process. Trust that nothing will explode. You have enough time. You're right where you are meant to be. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and then I will see you soon. Bye.